Video we are going to take this sketch plane cube and then I'm going to show you how to do it in a basic assembly. So you're going to go to assembly 1 here, but I'm going to create a new assembly and I'm going to come up to insert. What that allows me to do is it allows me to place my 3D parts into my environment. So I'm just going to place 4 to get started right here. You can see now that I can move them around in my environment. I'm going to take one of my parts and I'm going to right click on this part and I'm going to fix it. What that allows me to do is not to have it move. So everything we're going to do with this today is going to be with our fasten mate. And what a fasten mate allows you to do is it allows you to join 2 parts at any point. So here I'm going to go to the side of my cube here. I'm going to click on that. You can see I've made that center point there. I'm going to go to a center point of another cube. Now they went inside of each other, so I'm just going to flip it. I could also rotate my part on this axis, but if they go inside of each other, you want to make sure you flip your perspective on that axis. So I'm going to grab another fasten mate here. I'm going to go to the center point here of that circle. Now I'm going to choose this inlet here, and you can notice I can do it the surface, the middle, or the bottom. I'm going to choose the bottom. Again, it went inside, so I'm going to flip it on my axis, and again, I can rotate this part any way that's needed. So I'm going to do the same thing now. I'm going to go to my fasten mate. I'm going to choose the center point of that square feature. And again, I want the center point of that square hole. I'm going to flip it. And you can see all this is inserting my parts. Now they don't have to be on a specific feature like the square hole or a flat face. I can go to any side, and again, I'll show it here, fasten mate. I'm going to go to the corner of this part, and let's join it, let's say, with the corner of that part. I can flip it. And you can see I can join it in the middle of nowhere because I'm joining it on that part, or I can rotate it around so my 2 faces are joined. So again, I'm going to choose, I could even choose my flat face here and my flat face of my circle, flip it, but you're going to notice I wouldn't want to do that for my looks of this because you're going to notice that I have that gap in that part now because those faces are joined. So if I'm just doing this Lego style, again, everything I'm doing is a fasten mate. I can choose the bottom of my hole to the tip of my circular feature, again on center points, flip them, rotate them how I need to, green check mark. And again, the same thing applies for the square features. Square hole to the back of the square hole, and again, I can rotate that part. So when you're seeing that I'm done, it's kind of like Lego pieces. I'm joining them in this 3-dimensional environment. And because that initial part is fixed and I've joined my other parts to other sides, everything's joined. Now, if I do that fasten mate and I want to do this circle to, let's say, this circle now, I'm going to green check mark it. And you're going to notice, because I've already applied a geometric rule, I'm getting errors here. All I want to do is saying, I tried joining 2 pieces that couldn't be joined because of an existing rule. I can delete that off and go back to my original. So what you're seeing is I have a completed assembled part at this point, and we are ready to do some basic